we doing? How we doing, people? Right, so delivery has been made. Happy days. That's a bit of progress because I've waited a while for that delivery. I think it was due September 2020. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put links, etc., in the description below of where I got it from. You know, you can't blame these places that much in these times, and I'm not doing. So, you know, they've delivered now. So let's move on. So a few tips. Number one, it was absolutely lashing it down when it turned up. So what I should have done is had some pallets ready. Pallets would be your friend because, you know, keep the wood off the floor, which is obviously important if it's raining. So hindsight, I would have had some pallets ready. Then when it was offloading off the truck, because there was no tail lift or anything like that, no crane, none of that. It was all basically on 2 pallets and offloaded from this big old Russian bloke. He was a big fella, top youth, absolute top youth. And, you know, he really got stuck in. But then there was me, you know, so I was a bit of the bottleneck amongst that, that contingent of 2 people. Can you have a contingent of 2 people? Don't know. Anyway, amongst that team, the team of 2. But he did well. He was offloading it quick, and I was leathering it round the back very fast as I could, and putting it under a gazebo. Now, like I say, it was raining. It was also blowing a bit of a hoolie. So gazebo broke. Yeah, gazebo broke. Rain going everywhere. I managed to keep it pretty dry though. I did. And the mate that was offloading, he gave me some of the pallets that it was on in the back of the truck. So I was able to whip some of those up, whip it up the garden, and load it on all of that. You know, load it on those pallets. And yeah, I kept it off the ground, and I'm pleased with how dry I kept it considering the conditions. It did brighten up, thankfully. And I was able to basically load it all at the top of the garden. I would say it took me 4 hours in total. You know, I'd say 4 hours solid in total, yeah. Obviously I had a few mini breaks, but only a sip of water here and there and stuff like that. Some beans on toast with a bit of cheese on. I do like beans on toast with cheese on. Much underrated snack. Anyway, so this is the base, as I've showed you before. That's the base. Now, I am an amateur at this, and this was amateur hour number 1. I'm sure there's going to be a few. But basically what I did was, and you'll notice the mistake straight away, I loaded it all on here. Yeah, where I want to build it, I loaded it all. Donut, absolute donut. So yesterday, that was Friday, Saturday, what I had to do then was take it all off there and then load it back on to 2 of the pallets. Basically, I've manhandled that log cabin now 3 times and I've not even started building it. So there it is. It's all under the tarpaulin. So there's tip number 2. Because of the British weather, in fact, no matter where you are, it can rain. Get yourself some tarpaulin. So I've got some big old sheets. That's a big old sheet. And you know, I've just tied that down with a bit of string and those big pegs. Big pegs from Amazon. So decking's looking all right. That decking's looking all right. And I will put a few more noggins in that. Niggy noggy do. Now then, I'm on to the bearing build. So I've got to put the bearings down, the floor bearings down. That's the next step. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I thought I'd do a bit of prepping of the joists, just a bit of protection. So, stained joists. Wow, just oiled. Thought I'd do that. Why not? Not going to get another chance again. So that's them, hopefully a bit better protected. Right, so I've treated the joists. They look pretty nice. They are, look. Yeah. Now it's a case of joining some of the joists. It's got joins in them. So, like this piece here, yeah, used to join those two pieces together. So, normally, I would think, right, if I'm joining two bits of wood together, there's one thing I'm going to do, and that's screw it. That's basically the way I do it, because I normally split the wood. So I drill it and then screw it. But I've had a little look up. How do you nail things without splitting wood? Wood. How do you nail wood without splitting it? So, it's worked for all these. So I'm going to pass on that little tip. Here we go. So hopefully the phone's not going to fall off with the vibrations. Could easy happen. Could easy happen. Line these babies up. Here we go. Now then, this is the little trickster. Here we go. Standard nailage. Instead of just going straight deep in, puncture it with the top head of the nail. Right, where am I going? I'm going here. So, upside down, not being dim. Yeah. Little puncher, just like that. Flip around, bing bang. Pop her in a bit more. Make sure you're in line. Boom. No splittage. Right, so the base joints are done. It's a case of spreading them out evenly, and I've improvised a bit because I think you just spread them out to their measurements and then start putting the first layer of logs down. For me, that would be moving all over the place. So what I've done is I've put an extra bit of wood just at the end, then use some like corner blocks. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I've done it. And then marked on that wood all the spacing to hopefully keep it where it is, and surely more potentially keep it square. I think it's not a bad idea. So this is what I've done. Yeah, so these little beauties here, that's what I've fixed against this kind of end to keep the space in. Now separated out the logs, you can see them just down there, and then behind me, there they are. And these ones here with the flat bottoms, flat bottom girls, they, and that one there, you can see that one there, they're obviously the first layer. So that's what I'm going to get stuck into now, first layerage. So first gable end half log is down. Now I'm happy, I am actually quite happy. I've looked at this for a little bit. So that's the outer bearer, and you see that half log notch, how it goes to the end there of the bearer. And then if you just go across to the other side, and it did take a while. I did take a while over that. The notch, the other side, lands nice on that double bearer as well. So, that's pretty good. I know it's only one. When I get a little victory like that though, I like to stand back for a while and just have a look at it. So, where am I? First layer down. So this is a little gem. This basically, bob that on there, like that. Missed that. Bob that on there. See what, it's taken me a while. Bang, bang, bang. On top of that. Protects this. Lovely. Obviously got to keep checking, see if it's square. I'm hoping it's square. Square bear. So, onto the door frame and window frame builds. Yeah, either got to do them. So, that's the door frame. So as you can see, I've kind of spread out a couple of workbenches, a couple of, I think they were high jumps, not high jumps. That's the lowest high jump ever. Hurdles. I think they were hurdles that were used in a PE class. I don't know how we've got hold of them. Anyway, hurdles. So yeah, these are the window frames. Look at them. And I'm talking, you do have to build all this yourself. So this is the door halfway through. So look, these are the frame pieces, you know, middle frame sections. And they're the kind of outer bits. Yeah. So put it this way, if you was hand screwing it, you're done for. Do not even contemplate trying this without some power tools. So I've just got drill, cordless drill here, and this little beauty. This little beauty's been all right actually. He's a, I think he was like 11 quid on an Amazon Black Friday. Good purchase, good purchase. Just because otherwise I'd be drilling and then whipping the drill bit out and then popping the screw bit in. Yeah, and that would be a mission. This has sped things up a bit. It took me a while to kind of figure out the window frames. It did. But, you know, once you've done one, second one rolls off pretty quick. And the same with the door really, because it's the same principles. Same principles. So I'm fortunate in the sense that it's still dry. Good stuff. So one of the important things is to make sure that it's square. And I'm on my Todd. So the old measuring from corner to corner ain't that easy. But I thought of something. So this is what I've done. Got a clip. Look at him. Right. Now admittedly, he comes round here, look, let's go round here. Look, so he's holding him round there like that. And then, see if you get that, look. Go to the corner there. Go to the corner there. Measure the other corner. It's done. And thankfully, it's square. Right, so here we are. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. So basically the window frames slot in. Like that, look. Just slot in over the top. Slot in. Now, what I have thought after slotting them in is that these logs, they want protecting really. They want painting. So I had this thought, middle of the night. What I'm gonna do, rather than try and slide these up, is just remove each screw and paint them as I come to it. Should be fine. Should be fine. Bit of added protection. But that's it. That's it for now. It's just that, I mean, I didn't show you bang, 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 me putting those logs up because it'd be a bit dull, unlike the rest of this video. But it's a case of just keep on building. Once that first layer of loggage is down, It's a case of just building on top. Bang, bang, bang. Checking that it's square, yeah. But as long as it is, all good. Gonna carry on. More layers to go.